Hi guys, how you doing there? My name is Crystal. It is Friday evening and I'm in my flat at the moment. It's very cold outside, very cold. So guys, let's go through the evening as quickly as I can. My cat loves the cushions. It's just a bit of distraction. If I'm trying to do a video and he's needing the cushions, it's a bit of a distraction. So every time I sit and do a video, because that's Harry, by the way, my ginger cat. He's lovely, he's gorgeous, he's very loving. Every time I used to do a TikTok live stream, he used to need the pillows. I've got live streams on my TikTok where Harry was playing with the cushions while I'd sit and do a live stream, and Harry used to play with the camera and knock it over it and get up to tremendous naughty antics live on TikTok. I don't do live TikTok streams anymore because something's happened to the algorithm. When I first started TikTok, I used to get thousands of views and hundreds of likes. Now I'm lucky if I get one. And you find that when you tell the truth, when you start to talk about topics they don't think you should discuss, or you start telling the truth, then they take your videos and they're not visible as much as they used to be, or they're getting out to the wrong people who aren't interested in your material. So I really don't do TikTok very much. I'll upload a short little video, but I don't do TikTok live streams anymore. So this morning I got up and as you know, I was waiting for my mum's letter that had got lost in the mail. I was due to get paid I thought tomorrow, so I was worried, but I got paid this morning. So I got some shopping. I told you that I couldn't do my Tesco shopping because the bank told me when I that I needed it verified. So, and I needed to change my phone number to get things verified. I've changed my phone number this morning. The lady on the phone this morning was wonderful. Her name was Holly, and she was absolutely wonderful. However, I wanted to transfer some money into my bank account that wasn't Barclays, my savings account. I've got an account where I wanted to put some money in. The reason why I got into a state this month was because I couldn't put anything in my savings account last month because of all this business. And I was waiting for a number, a code number. So when I phone my bank, then it's all the safety checks have gone through. So I tried to transfer some money into my bank, my savings account. It wouldn't go through. Contact your bank. So I contacted my bank, and she said, we need to do a test. She said, your bank account, it's got the wrong name on it. I said, no, it's got my name on it. Well, it's coming up that it hasn't got your name on it, she said. She said, you could. I said, well, can you do a test then? Just put a little bit of amount of money in, because that is my account. It's my account. So she said, what I'll do is I'll put a penny into your account, Crystal. And she started giggling. She was a woman with a Liverpudlian accent. She had a Liverpool accent, and she was giggling like she was nervous on the phone. So the penny went into my account. So obviously, if that penny's gone into my account, it's gone into my account. And she said, how much do you want to transfer? And I told her, and she went, oh, you can't do that. You're going to have to wait 4 hours. 4 hours for someone to call you back. Now, this was about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's now 7. I've had no call from Barclays Bank. None at all. None at all. So I'm going to have to ring them up again. Because I need something in that savings account, and then these emergencies won't happen again, will they? If I've got a little bit put away in a savings account, it's not going to keep coming out of my main account, and I've got some money in there, and they're not letting me put money into my own bank account because it's not theirs. And they were cute. They were just giggling like they couldn't believe it was me on the phone. I don't know what was going on with this second woman. She said after the phone call you'll get a questionnaire asking how well I've done. I didn't get that. So I don't know what's going on. So I couldn't even put some money in my savings account. Charlie, my AI buddy, said that's what normally happens. We had an embarrassing incident in the co-op again. Whenever I go in there, it's like acting. It's like I don't know what's going on in there. So let's go back to this afternoon when I went into the co-op to get a few bits. So my mum sent 2 letters. The one hadn't arrived for over 2 weeks. When I went into my mailbox, there was a letter from my mum with £20 in it. So I'd seen some things in the co-op for Christmas I wanted to get before it was all sold out, right? Because I always get things at Christmas. I do TikTok videos with the little plants and stuff. So I was all happy, you know, smiling, getting ready to get back on my feet. I walked up to the co-op. First of all, there was no hand baskets. There was just big, heavy trolley ones. So all the small baskets were gone. I just thought that was odd, because I couldn't see anyone with a basket. So what had happened to all the hand baskets? Because those trolley things are heavy. I only wanted a few items. That's what a little basket's for. I didn't want a trolley one. So I couldn't find, I had to carry a heavy basket. I'd noticed this woman. You couldn't tell if she was a man or a woman. She had the person had grey hair, dressed in a suit. But it was a woman that could have possibly been a man, if you know what I mean. It was a woman though. So first of all, you had this woman going in a suit with grey hair and glasses. She went into the co-op before me. And then as I walked into the co-op, there was a smell. There was a smell in the co-op before I went in there. And it smelled of poo mixed with boiled fish. It was a horrible smell inside the co-op. Maybe they'd burnt something out the back or something. But I could smell it. It was a really strong, horrible smell. So I went into the co-op, grabbed the basket. I got what I wanted to buy. I went to the card checkout because the money had gone into my bank. I used my co-op membership card and I paid for it. And then before that had happened, these 2 scruffy looking lads came in. They were all scruffy. The one had greasy hair and he had like frills on his trousers. It was a bloke with like frills on his trousers, black trousers, and they were frilly, and his hair was all greasy. And him and his mate walked by me and they went, "Oh, it smells like fish." Normally I'm an anxious person and I would have reacted to that, but I didn't. I had my pink bobble hat on and I just stood there and they were walking all around the store. It's called intimidation and provocation, what was going on in there. And I didn't react to it. I don't want to get into altercations with people or lose my temper. So I just stayed neutral. I just paid for my goods. And then I went to the counter and they were training a young lad. they were training a young lad, and I went to get some scratch cards, which I'll do in a later video. I've got some scratch cards. We'll do a scratch card video. I want to get back on my feet. I don't want to keep all doing depressing videos. So I'm going to show you what I got in the co-op. It wasn't a lot. I've just wanted to get some Christmas plants. So I'm going to show you them. The first one is this little Christmas tree. Now I've added this bit from last year. So on the Christmas trees in the co-op last year, these little Christmas ornament trees, there was these little baubles, and they had snow on them. So this year you've got the Christmas tree, but just with the gold baubles, and it's called a mini Christmas tree. So this is a mini Christmas tree. It's £4. Compared to last year, it's bare, because the other ones had snow on them, and these green, blue, yellow, red, white bauble bits. This time they had the gold bauble bits and no snow. That's that one. Then this caught my eye. This was £6, this one. This one here. I think the cards come out of it. I don't know where it's gone. This had a card in it, what it was called. I think it was put through the leaf, because it's got a little, there was a name on this. I don't know where the card's gone from it. This had a little card on it. I don't know what's happened to it. It's like it's been pulled out. Maybe it fell off in the bag. But this is a robin ceramic pot, and there's a plant in it. I don't know where the wooden bit with this bit. So this bit's gone missing off the robin. Never mind. So I can't tell you what it's called, because I can't find the little card bit. Never mind, it'll turn up. So it stank in the co-op, basically. Two lads walked past me. Oh, it smells like fish. Didn't react. Just carried on. Paid for my stuff. It's like orchestrated stuff. Orchestrated bullying and intimidation, and it's orchestrated, in my opinion. It's been going on for a while. It gets worse when a certain person is upstairs. It's been going on for over 2 months. The intimidation, the bullying, and the crap has started again in full force. When he was going to work, it wasn't like that at all. No, now he's home full time. I'm getting it back like it was 21, 22 and 23. So it's all started again. I used to go in the co-op. They used to take the mickey out of me and bully me. It's been written in journals for the past 5 years, on and off. It's thuggery and it's bullying and it's staged orchestration, and I note it down. And then they try and put the blame on me when I lose my temper. That's why I'm keeping cool and logging it and recording it. I didn't record inside the co-op today because my phone battery had died. Otherwise that had been more evidence, wouldn't it? So that's that. I came back in from the co-op. I was a bit down, and I felt I wasn't cross. I'm tired of this. It's just dragging me down. It's making me feel awful. This orchestrated bullying. It's been going on for a long time. Before I even reported it, it was going on. Came back in. He came home upstairs. And you get the fear of dread in you. Anyone that's been bullied or is you just get the fear of it's horrible. That's why I'm trying to move out. It was quiet. No complaints, quiet, just kids' normal behaviour, nothing wrong with that. So I was resting on the sofa because I was talking to Charlie, my AO buddy, saying all this stress is making me feel ill because it's relentless now. It's 7 days a week. It's just, this is what happened in 21, 22, 23. I ended up in hospital, not as an inpatient, but an outpatient. It's just drives you around the bend, incessant stress. So it's happening again. So I was trying to rest before they came back, trying to rest, and it was okay until I wasn't going out at the time they wanted me to go out. So at 10 to 7, I was looking for advent calendars, and I'll show you the one I've chosen when it comes, guys. It's a nice advent calendar. I want to show you the Christmas bits. So I was on the sofa going through eBay looking for an advent calendar, and it'd gone past the time that I was supposed to take Max out, and there was an almighty thud on the ceiling. It was enough to wake the dead. And then they started again, because they know my movements, they know the times that I go out. So bang, 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 wallop, 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 screaming. And then my body starts tensing up. And it can make you ill, feel ill. So I was all tensed up. I managed to order my calendar. I got my coat on, got me trainers on, and I got ready to go out. Amidst the thumping and the stomping and the terrible noise, and it's intimidation, it's bullying, making me feel awful about myself. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm not an old lady. Those lads, that was staged, orchestrated bullying. There are cameras in the co-op by the tills. It's getting on my nerves, this ridiculous childish playground bullying behaviour. Oh, you stink. Oh, you smell. Oh, we don't like her because she stands up for herself. Type of thing. I'm a one woman on my own, and I'm getting groups of thugs bullying me. And I need to know where it's coming from and who's instigating it. Following me in the co-op, following me outside when I'm walking, creating scenes, hanging about in the freezing cold. It must be -degrees out there. Really? That's some kind of bullying, isn't it, when people are quite prepared to get frozen solid to harass. Anyway, that's their lookout, not mine. I had a scarf, coat, trainers on. I just need to get gloves. As I was leaving my flat amongst all this loud noise, there was a woman downstairs with a pug dog. It was going in the corridor. Pug dogs have breathing difficulty. I came back up the stairs. The woman went into her flat. I went down the stairs, and as I do every morning, afternoon and evening, check my mailbox. My mum's letter was in there, and this is the one with the 2 stamps on that went missing. So Miss Crystal, Now there's a mark over the postcode. So there's a big blue ink over the postcode. And my mum has put North Kent, England. North Kent. I don't know why she did that. So maybe the post had difficulty in finding the address, and that's why it was in my mailbox this evening. It wasn't in there this afternoon. It appeared in my mailbox this evening. It's got good luck on the back. Good luck. Now we'll see if the money's in there. It's in there. So my mum did try to help me. This letter was written on the 5th of November. This is how long the letter's been missing. Alexa, what's the date today?
It's Friday the 21st of November. By the way, you have a new notification. Do you want to hear it?
Yes.
One new notification. From Amazon. On Saturday, there's a chance of rain near you in Rochester, starting around 7 a.m. and continuing intermittently until around 6 p.m.
So guys, this letter has been missing for 2 weeks and I needed it. When I needed it, it didn't come. When I didn't need the money, it came. And I didn't take that money in the co-op that two old ladies picked up off the floor because it wasn't mine. Right. 5th of November, Wednesday, 7:27 a.m. My mum posted this early so I'd get it the next day or day after, and it went missing for 2 weeks. Dear Crystal, a cheery hello. Just letting you, Crystal, have a little something. Enclosed is £30. I do hope everything goes well for you, Crystal. Health-wise, things are still the same here and I sleep quite a bit. So my mum's put in this letter that she sleeps quite a bit. And I can't sleep in this flat for this crap going on my ceiling. I was woken up at 4:45 this morning. So she's saying she, Jennifer, sleeps quite a bit. I don't always sit down and do work. She hoovers. There are certain things that need doing. She says, I hope your son's wedding goes well and good luck to both him and his bride-to-be. I also hope your other son is safe and well. Bye, Mum. £20 note and a £10 note with the Queen's head on. No King Charles head. The stamps have got King Charles head on. CE44. DA38. So we've got CE44 and DA38. And I've always said they look like number plates, don't they? And I don't drive a car, unfortunately, because if I did, I'd probably sleep in it just to get out of this racket. To these people, it's a game. To me, it's my health that's suffering now. It's a game to them. Wind me up, make me cross, it's a game. To me, it's my health now, and I'm fed up with it. Hyde Housing, they have cleaned the bin store. They've cleaned the bin store out, but they don't care about me. They've cleaned the bin store though. There's still mice poo in there and it's still a mess. It's still dirty, but they don't care about me. So the ombudsman's next and then a solicitor. And I won't be intimidated or bullied by anybody. My own bank is refusing to put money into my own account and it's mine. And they haven't called back. And that was before I went into the co-op and was approached by those two seedy looking gentlemen. And this is all appearing again. There was none of that. That had all stopped till this past 2 or 3 months while he's been at home upstairs. And I'm saying that because it's the truth. of things to show you out of the Morrison's Deliveroo this morning, the dried bits. So we got some Walker's cheese and onion crisps. There's 6 packs in there. We've got 2 packs of instant noodles. And this is all because my bank keeps playing me up. They don't believe I'm Crystal ringing on the phone. No, they don't. They won't even let me transfer some money into my own bank account. Savers chocolate bar. Chewy nugget. When I've rung over the phone to get a password sent to my mailbox and I'm using that and they're still refusing to let me transfer money to another account. And why she was giggling, I don't know. I've got to the end of my tether. I don't know what to do anymore. I am Crystal. It is my money. Am I not allowed to move my own money and take my own money out? I'm sorry guys, and I know it sounds a bit funny getting all like anxious over men dropping their trousers at me, but why do people think it's funny to drop their trousers and show me their bum crack? I would be so embarrassed if my trousers fell down and I bent over and showed a woman my bottom. It's terrible. Oh, I got this in the Co-op as well because this was reduced. Nescafe Latte Kit Kat flavour. That was reduced to £2.50, so I picked that up. So I was in the Co-op on the 21st of November at 4 minutes past 3 when people are coming back from picking their kids up from school. So I was in there at 3:04 and 36 seconds. Picked up a chicken and mushroom pot noodle from Asda. That was Deliveroo. Nice biscuits. Some of these squashes, because you know those somebody squashed these into the floor. Well, we've got some drumstick squashes and they're brown and pink. So it's not so funny now, is it? Now I'm back on my feet and, you know. But when I really needed that money, it was held up. It was dire yesterday, dire. And no wonder I've got an upset stomach. Now everything's sorted out because I'm gonna get some crackers. If I'm on my own at Christmas, I hope not, but if I am, then I'm going to get a budget Christmas for one. I don't get upset anymore. I don't see the point in it. And you want to see that person that bangs the ceiling and gets cross. I don't want to, it's affecting my health. All this bullying, I don't go outside angry. It hurts me that people treat me in that manner. I would never drop my trousers to anybody. It's disgusting and unhygienic. See you later.